You guys, it is finally time to do my first ice cream makeup box unboxing. This is the August box. I'm so excited. So, hi, I'm Rue. Welcome to my channel. I was gonna say, or welcome back if you're new. Flip that. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. I am just a makeup lover. I love colorful, bright makeup. I love indie brands. I just love having fun with makeup. So today we are doing an unboxing. I'm so excited. I got my handy dandy. I need new blades, but we are going to. All right, are we ready? Peanuts! So I did know that I got to pick my palette because there were two to choose from. So in theory, I know which one I got. We're just gonna take out all the peanuts. I'm so excited. Without the peanuts, here's what she looks like. It says, the best things in life are sweet. And then it comes with this pretty little card. The thank you says, as a subscriber, you're not just receiving a box of stunning beauty treasures, you're stepping into a world of creativity and self-expression. You're joining a vibrant community of beauty lovers who share your passion for bold colors, artistry, and individuality. Every ice cream beauty box is thoughtfully curated with products from small businesses and independent brands, indie brands, that pour their heart into creating something special. By subscribing, you're not just treating yourself, you're supporting passionate creators and helping small businesses grow. This is your moment to celebrate your unique beauty, explore new possibilities, and express yourself without limits. Thank you for being part of the Ice Cream Beauty family. We can't wait to see what you'll create. That's super cute. I wonder if it says the exact same thing every time or if it's different. This is my first ice cream box, so I wanted to read it. If it's the same every time, I won't necessarily read it. I'm at least subscribed for 3 months, so 2 more boxes after this, and then I'll decide if I want to continue my subscription. And then the other side is the list of the products, which I'll read out as I pull them out. Okay, so this one says Be Bella Cosmetics Blushed Color Quad. That one says it's worth $12. Come lay down. My dog is whining because I'm talking, not to her. Not on me. This is my dog. She misunderstood the assignment. Baby, come lay down. Good girl. Okay, so the blushed quad says, the light blush quad is your perfect companion for a glowing summer, offering shades that bloom softly on the skin or build into a bolder, radiant flush. Each hue is light and airy, giving just the right amount of color for those who prefer a subtle touch, yet versatile enough to layer for more impact. These soft tones pair beautifully with the Girly Pop highlighter, which is another item in here, I guess, creating a luminous finish that feels fresh and effortless. So we're gonna do a try on in a separate video where I use everything inside the box. Today, I literally got this box in as I was already filming a different look. This is what she looks like. It looks like these two have a shine to them, and then these two are more matte, which I'm not mad at. I think I'll really like these. I've been really into neutral, like bronzy, not bronzy, but like just neutral blush shades. I still think I'll enjoy these ones as well, especially this one. I have a lot of pinks, not a lot, but compared to what I have elsewhere, so I'm glad it's not too much pink. Yeah, I think she's really cute. It does have a little plastic cover. She's really cute. I'm excited to have some new blush to try out. But yeah, I got this in the mail as I was halfway through doing my makeup. But I think it's more fun to get 2 separate videos out of this. One where I just show everything and then one where I test it out. So this is from Moon Slice Beauty. This is the Girly Pop highlighter stick. Okay, so this is what the Be Bella was talking about. So we'll read it and then we'll open it. So the Girly Pop highlighter stick is apparently worth $18. And these are, I think, US dollars. I'm a Canadian content creator, and I will go over how much this box costed me at the end of the video. This one says, glow like summer starlight with this creamy, travel-friendly highlighter stick. With just one swipe, Girly Pop melts into skin for a radiant, lit from within sheen that feels playful yet polished. Tip. use under your foundation for a lit from within summer glow. I actually don't own any highlighter sticks, so I'm really excited to be able to try one. And just popping her open, she does look very subtle but very cute. I am quite excited. Like I said, I don't have any highlight sticks, so I really wanted to get some new things to try out in these boxes, things that I don't have in my collection. So yeah, that's really exciting. And then this one next, I did see this one. It got sneak peeked on the Ice Cream Instagram page. I'm trying really hard not to pay too close of attention because I don't want to be spoiled. I want to be surprised going into these, and I didn't know the first two items. So far, I think I only knew two of the items, this and then the main palette, because that one you got to choose between two, which we'll get into shortly. So this one is a liquid eyeshadow. I did see that they had 3 options, not to choose from, but you would get one of them. It looks like mine is like a purpley, like a purple to, does it say on here what shade it is? It doesn't say. Maybe if I open it, I'm not sure, but I'm gonna leave it closed, I think, for now until we do the playing with everything. But that one is the Chroma Cub Multichrome Liquid Eyeshadow by Chantico Beauty. And I am going to mention as well that I reached out to Ice Cream Beauty months ago, maybe even a year ago, like when I first kind of discovered them, to ask if all of the brands that they put in the boxes were going to be cruelty free. They said originally they were not, but since then and going forward, everything should be cruelty free in this box. I don't know about vegan, but I'm gonna look up all these brands and make sure they're actually cruelty free, because they did tell me that it would be. So I'm really hoping that everything in here is cruelty free products, because that's very important to me, and I'll be pretty upset if they went back on that. I don't think they would, but I did just want to mention I am going to look up all these brands. I'll even do it before the video is over just to kind of confirm that. But anyways, the Chroma Cub Multichrome Liquid Eyeshadow is worth $20. Encased in its signature bear-shaped bottle, Chroma Cub is playful on the outside and breathtakingly powerful on the inside. This multichrome liquid shadow shifts with every glance, creating a mesmerizing, high-impact look that demands attention. Make sure you blend these out before it dries or it will end up patchy. Once it dries, it won't move. So I think this is kind of for like a one-and-done look. I might try to include it in my trying all of this together. I think based on the color I got and the palette I got, in theory they would look good together, but we're gonna play that by ear. I'll do the palette last. So next we got Illuminati Glowing Lip Oil, and this one is in the shade Ruby, and it's my only lip product, so I guess we'll use that for the video as well, which is nice. Directions: glide oil onto lips for hydrating or as a top coat for a high shine look. So that's cool. That one is, you either got Ruby or Sorbet. You either got Ruby or Sorbet Lip Oil by Illuminati Cosmetics, which is $21. I got Ruby. Sweet, silky, and oh so refreshing. This nourishing lip oil wraps your lips in glossy hydration with a sheer kiss of color. Like the perfect scoop on a summer night, these lip oils leave your pout soft, smooth, and irresistible. And I actually haven't had a lip oil since my Blend Bunny ones ran out, so I'm excited to have a new lip oil in my collection. Yeah, I've really missed having a nice lip oil, so I'm excited to try that. And lastly, I got, it's in bubble wrap, which I appreciate. I would be so sad if it was broken. Wow, she's bigger than I thought she'd be. No, it was because it was like this. No, this is about the size I expected. And this is the Bloom palette from Clarity Cosmetics. I've been dying to try Clarity Cosmetics. Oh.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer?
I think I'm ready to cry. I'm gonna have to reach out to them because I paid good money for this. And I'm really freaking sad. Look at my lap. Like, look at this. So I cleaned up. I just turned everything off for a minute so I could clean that up. I couldn't get my pants clean. I had to change and put those in the laundry, which sucks because I was ready to go out for the day. We're gonna finish off the video. I'm still gonna read to you about the palette. I just needed a minute. All right, so it was your choice between the Bloom palette, which is the one that I got, or the Deadly Rose palette, and they're by Clarity Cosmetics, and they're $40 value. Now, I thought they were both beautiful, and it was only like $10, maybe a little more in Canadian. I'm not sure if that was before or after converting. I think that was before, so that would have been $10 US to get both, but I had just dropped like $160 in order to pay for 3 months just up front. Now, that did include shipping, so we will get into that at the end of the video, whether I think everything was worth it or not. But anyways, so 2 palettes, 2 moods, and 1 unforgettable choice. Bloom bursts with fresh, radiant florals, perfect for light, uplifting looks, while Deadly Rose tempts with sultry, grungy tones that bloom with attitude. No matter which arrives at your vanity, you're receiving a work of art designed to inspire. Pair soft mattes with a bold shimmer for an everyday statement, or dive into the deeper tones for a smoky, mysterious edge. All Clarity Cosmetics are handmade works of art. I really hope they send me a new one because I am actually heartbroken about that. I'm so excited to try Clarity Cosmetics, and that palette has honestly been on my radar for a very long time. So when I saw that that was one of the choices for the August palette, that's kind of what made me jump and decide to do it and sign up. So it sucks that if they send it to me that I'll have to wait all over again for it to get here, but hopefully they do because I'm sad. I'm very sad. Anyways, since I had to pause anyways, I did open the packaging for these 2 items, so I'll give you a quick look. This is the Ruby lip oil that we talked about. It looks like it has little black specks in it. I'm not sure if they're supposed to be there. I might Google this item and just kind of check and see if that's normal. Yeah, I think I'm gonna look into that one. Otherwise, like, the color looks pretty. I could smell it. I don't know why I thought it'd smell fruity. It kind of smells like icing. I think I smell like cake frosting. And then I also cut the packaging off of this one so that we could look at it as well. So this is him. It looks like you don't get a lot of product out of it, and it just says it's the number 4 shade. He's squeaky. Do you hear that? Should I swatch it for you guys? Oh, it's like a green to a purple. I have a eyeshadow like this that's like just a normal pressed shadow. This is cute. I'm intrigued for how it works because it does warn that it can be patchy if you don't apply it correctly, but I'm excited to give it a try. I honestly just can't get over what happened to my palette because as a Canadian creator, I already have to wait so long to do these kind of videos, but I'm gonna double check how much I spent on the 3 months exactly so that we can kind of talk numbers together. I will be right back with some more info. Okay, we are back with a little bit of information here from you. So I did Google all of these brands and all of them are cruelty free. The top 3 are also vegan. I had a harder time finding info about the other 2, so the Chantico Beauty and Be Bella Cosmetics. I couldn't find it in their like FAQs. I had to literally Google, is this brand cruelty free? Whereas the other 3 had the info right on the website. And so Clarity Cosmetics, Moonslice Beauty, and Illuminati Cosmetics, I believe all said they were cruelty free and vegan right on the website. And then Cantico Beauty and Be Bella Cosmetics, I was able to Google that they are cruelty free. It didn't necessarily say whether or not they were vegan, but I am really happy to see that. I forgot to Google about this guy, if that's normal, but we're gonna go over some numbers here. So I double checked my order info and I spent 160 Canadian dollars and 30 cents for 3 months of boxes. This is the first month, and that's in Canadian dollars, and that included shipping. So that was the total for the products and shipping for 3 months. So I divided that by 3 $3, and that ends up being $53.43 in Canadian for the box and shipping. Now, I also added up all of these numbers together to see what this box was technically worth, and it was $111. So that is a little over double what I paid. Now, unshattered, I do think that the eyeshadow palette would be worth about $40. That doesn't surprise me. It does make sense that it would cost that. I'm really sad mine's shattered, guys. I'm not gonna get over it. I'm sorry. But carrying on, do I think the highlighter is worth $18? Probably not. I haven't tried it yet, so like maybe I will fall absolutely in love with it. And it does look like you get a decent amount of product out of it, so we'll see. I still think $18 for one little highlight stick is a little insane. I also feel like a lip oil for $21 is insane. And then I also feel like the multi-chrome liquid eyeshadow for $20 for one eyeshadow is insane. Like, we'll see how shifty it is, because I do understand that duo and multi-chrome products do cost more to make. So this is based on me not trying the products and just looking at them and saying, like, would I purchase this in a store for the said price? And then the last one is the Be Bella Cosmetics, the Quad of Blush for $12. I hope it works really well, because I absolutely would buy a 4 blush palette for $12. That's a great deal in my opinion. Again, these are in US dollars, so converting those, that ends up being quite a bit more expensive technically in Canadian. So that's another thing, is it's actually worth more if these are in US dollars and my shipping and stuff was in Canadian. So you do really get good bang for your buck in theory, and I'm not upset that I ordered the box. Yes, I would spend 40 to 50 Canadian dollars on an eyeshadow palette if I had the funds to do so. No, I probably would not spend 18 US dollars on a one highlighter, because that's probably like 22 to 24 Canadian dollars. No, I would absolutely not spend $21 on a lip oil, because again, that's like $25 to $26 probably in Canadian. That's insane to me. The Chroma Cub for $20, that's got to be like 23 to 25 bucks in Canadian. I would not spend that. I'd rather just spend double and get a nice eyeshadow palette, but I am an eyeshadow girly, and I did use this box as a way to start getting new products in my collection. And then the blush, I absolutely would spend $12 in Canadian, maybe $15 to $17 on a 4 thing of blush. Absolutely, I would spend that too. I really hope it's good. I'm excited to try out the products. I don't really know how I'm gonna do the trying everything in the box with my palette having been shattered. Should I wait until my new palette hopefully comes in? I really hope they get this dealt with quickly. Do I try everything else on and ignore the palette and pick a different palette out of my collection? I'm not really sure what to do there. That kind of bombarded my content that I was planning. Kiboshed is the word, actually, my plan. So I'm not really sure what I should do, but my feet are like slipping and sliding on the floor because I didn't mop. I just cleaned up myself and like my vanity, so I need to wash my floor because there's still shimmer all over the floor and it's getting on my socks and it's starting to bug me. So let's I guess finish off this video with, do I think it was worth the money? As long as my palette gets replaced, yes. I am excited to have some new products to try out. I am curious about this one because right before I filmed, I had YouTube open and I saw a different creator posting their box and they mentioned black spots in this, and I really want to know if it's supposed to be like that. Let's just end off this video with a thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, even though it was whatever it was. If you liked this video, feel free to give it a thumbs up. If you have anything you'd like to say or share with me, or just be sad with me in the comments below about my palette breaking, feel free to leave a comment. And if you want to see more of my content and maybe get updated on what happens with my palette, feel free to hit the subscribe button, and otherwise I will catch you in the next one. Bye! Hello friends, I just wanted to hop on here quickly just to include an update about the Bloom palette. I did reach out to Eyescream Box, and within the same day they said that they were gonna fix it. I sent them photos of what happened, and they said they're currently talking to Clarity Cosmetics, and either they're going to send me just the 2 shades that broke, a replacement in with my September box since it is a magnetic palette, or they're gonna send a whole new palette. I don't really care which one they do. If they send me a whole new palette, I might gift this one to a friend. Either way, I'm gonna do a trying everything in the August box video using the Bloom palette. I just won't use those shades. And then in September, when I get my replacement either shade or palette, I can do more content with the palette, but for now I'm just gonna do the one video, and then I'll just set the palette aside until my new shades or my new palette comes. But yeah, they got back to me same day with kind of the 2 solutions that they're figuring out between, and honestly, I'm okay with either. I'm really pleased with how quickly they got back to me and were willing to work with me. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that being a part of my September box, and for now I'll play with the shades that I can play with. And yeah, I just wanted to hop on and say that they did really good with their customer service and getting the problem taken care of. So